Hello everybody, here I am going to be reviewing a fake stroke knockoff stroke copy of the Lego Lunar module set. Instructions are perfectly acceptable, beautiful colours and exactly as you would expect from a Lego set. All the item comes in though are these 4 bags. It is actually in a separate bag to post it, but this is it. There's no box, no other pictures, but it's genuinely all you need. And here we have all 4 sides of the finished item, and now I am going to drift into a video with slightly different sound, reviewing the whole set. Well, hello there folks, so you've seen the build of this Lego style lunar module set. Don't really know who makes it, but it is a nice set. I'm just going to give you a little review over it. I fully expect everything on here to be very similar to what you would get with a Lego set. They don't generally make massive differences. They are pretty much just their own copies of the Lego sets. But yes, this is quite a nice one. All the blocks fit together nicely. The finish is pretty good. I will just spin it round. I mean, you can't... I'll start disassembling it and show you some more of the features. But yeah, I'll just spin this round. That... You okay, darling? There are some doors inside there, which I've got open at the minute, going into the module. As you can see, up this little ladder that one of the little characters are climbing up. It's so shiny there because that is a chromed gold sticker that is on the side to give that effect. And yeah, it is nice. I certainly don't think I would be any more impressed with a Lego version of it. It has yeah, I'll start taking things apart and then I'll go into some of the little details. This part, as in the genuine lunar module, or lunar lunar module, comes off as the launch vehicle to return part way back to Earth. It gets a little smaller than that on its way back. And I'll just set that to one side for the moment to show you this base and some of the other little pieces. This is loose on the base. It has its own little thruster, or what would be the thruster. So as you play, you can bring it down to land. If I set that to one side as well, we can talk about the base that you build first. It's got the little crater that the thruster makes as it comes down. You've got these little pads where the bottom of the feet go. There's one of the two little Lego characters on there, and he does have a face. And you can take this off, but there is no hair that comes with it. Whether there is with the Lego set, I do not know. But and a little flag as well, which again, oh no, not chromed, that one. That is a genuine, just red, white, and blue flag. But yeah, the base, nice. Easy to accept that that is a lunar surface. So then we get to this, the bottom part of the module. I believe these are just the clamps that would on a spaceship hold the top module down inside, which you don't really need to detail much, I suppose. But there are these red and white canisters, which I guess are fuel and oxygen style canisters. These little clips on there are what this module, this light isn't so good. There are some little clips in there which fit on here, and there's a bit of weight to it. Yes, you get this character behind the ladder. Quite why it is behind there, I don't know. It's a little picture of the Earth, and does it say anything? No, just some dots and some signatures. Oh yes, I do believe that was left on the moon, next to the flag. Yeah, because there's a bunch of signatures on the bottom, and some dots signifying ticks and pictures of the Earth. Having the ladders for the character to climb up is great. And there are also, on this side, right next to the ladder, you can fold it down. Or you could, if I didn't have ham fists. It is actually doing it there fairly stiff. But yes, you have this panel on the side. Let's unlock one of the spacemen off. And you can see what looks like a little tape reel. And this is supposed to be, what I presume, a little video camera pointing at the ladder to do the recording of Neil Armstrong as he steps off and makes his famous speech. So that is a nice little touch for simulating your own copy of the lunar landing. Oops, one more. Please don't think that is anything bad about the set, although this is quite loosely fitted. It stays on, but yeah, it is quite loosely fitted. If these were loose and floppy and you couldn't keep them in place, then I would be upset. Being a little bit stiff, I feel, is a good thing. And then as we turn it round, I'll say some more detail on the sides, and there were some more of these gold chromed stickers. And as we turn round to this side, you can open here, and inside is this, which I don't quite frankly know what it is, but it does fit quite neatly inside, and you can fold that little door up. The other two side panels do not move or open, but there we have the base unit that lands on the moon. And as I say, the gold is lovely goldy colour. It doesn't show up too well on the video. You can see it kind of shining there, but it is nice, and I do believe it would be fairly equivalent to what you get on a genuine Lego set. I'm sure you can hear my son and his friends playing in the other room, and I'm going to make no excuses for it, because that's what children should be doing. Then we have this, the return capsule that links up with the part of the spacecraft that returns to Earth. And again, it's got its little thrusters for directing it around in space. Whether the real one has that many on it or not, I do not know, but you can certainly understand and appreciate what it actually is. There are some little windows just either side there. Again, I think pretty indicative of what the space crew actually had. And again, it all feels strong and secure, and as you would expect Lego to be. Features with this though are, you can take these little side modules off, which I'm sure you can again in the genuine Lego one, and you've got some control panels inside there. Doesn't do much else. These bits are simply for clipping into there to keep it secure itself. And then if I take the opposite side off, so you have the doors, which open correctly because they would open inwards on the genuine spacecraft. Some little controls, control panel, and you can just see there through the little windows. Oops, daisy. And by removing those, you get access to the inside, where, as you can see, they have detailed the inside with just stickers on flat plates, but that is enough to simulate, you know, being in a real space module. And there are a couple of little stud spaces too. Now, I haven't actually tried this. Presumably they will stand. Yes, I guess he would, but my fingers aren't really suited for doing this. But yes, some studs with space for both characters to stand up inside. So, all in all, given the price, which I will tell you now, if you fancied one to play with or for your children, definitely worthwhile bet shopping around on, you know, sites such as eBay, Amazon, to find a cheaper copy version, because the genuine Lego set of this, and I think I normally had that way, is just shy of £90. This set, which as I say, and as you can see, I can't really establish as being particularly different to what I would get in a Lego set. It was less than half that. It was 36 odd pound or something like that. So something to play with. I'd definitely try and go down this route with this one. Do be wary and check some reviews of places first, because one of the Lego sets, fake Lego sets I bought for my son at Christmas, was just a nightmare. So many missing pieces. The supplying company didn't believe me, didn't want to know. The company providing them, which was AliExpress, again, made their initial assessment, didn't want to know much further than that. And I finally found that there were 76 missing pieces, and 131, I think it was, other little pieces that weren't required in the kit. And the supplier of that, again, that was from AliExpress. I will get the shop number and pop it in the description, because it has, rather than the shop name, it had a shop number. I wouldn't recommend buying from them. This is a site I think was Amazon, but it's one of them where generally, like most, if something is good and as you expect, you don't take much note. It's what you expect. It's only when something underperforms or is bad do you take note and warn others. And that is exactly the situation I'm in. But yes, I will detail this site because they were very unhelpful. They weighed one of their kits and says, look, the postal weight is the same weight as the complete kit we have here. We don't believe you, we think you're lying. So terrible customer service. It will be down in the description, their name, and I will do a review of the set anyway. Because overall, again, it was okay, but the stress and problems it caused, I genuinely wished I'd gone Lego with that, despite the fact it would have been twice as much money. So yeah, do be careful looking at some of these sets and places. Make sure they've got good reviews, because yeah, the failing set I had, of which I say this is not one. It's, you can tell by the instructions that they are actually from different supplying and manufacturers. I wish there was a name brand on this that I could give you, but there isn't. As you saw in the pictures, it just come in a bunch of bags, which is part of the reason why I think they saved a few pounds. But yes, that supplier weighed them, says no, look the weight, but they didn't take into consideration that once I'd finished building and found the total number of missing pieces and the fact that there were nearly twice as many pieces provided that weren't required in the kit, which you get a lot in genuine Lego sets as well. The odd extra little bit here. There was a whole bunch of them, and not the right amount of parts. So I'd be very wary of buying through AliExpress, and as I say, I'll give you that specific shop name. But Amazon, eBay, I've never had any trouble with. With other eBay purchases, not Lego stuff, if I've had trouble, eBay themselves have given me refund, where that just wasn't an option with AliExpress. Christmas was saved by me going on the Lego website and ordering an additional 20 odd pounds worth with the postage, 20, nearly 30 pounds with the postage, of parts I needed to complete the set I bought cheaply. So always be aware. Definitely don't try and order these as a last minute to get them here in time for a special day. Give yourself some time to recover things that might be wrong with them. But having said that, this lunar module is finished. My son loves it. I love it. I'm very impressed, and I've still got £40 I can spend other stuff on. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been some use to you. Do whatever you're doing. Stay safe. Take care.